Jiactivate is a social movement for young people, by young people. It's the movement that seeks to unite the voices of the young people in different fields. Young people doing agriculture, young people in health, young people in school, young people in business, to unite our voices one, and to bring a revolution to Kenya's economy, bring a revolution to the innovations in Kenya, and bring a revolution to everything within the country. We recognize the government efforts in working with and for us young people, the different affirmative actions that have been Uwezo Fund, the Youth Fund, the AGPO. We recognize that we have a ministry, the Ministry of Youth Gender Affairs, dedicated to the issues of the youth. We recognize that the government is, in its Big Four agenda, is focusing on a lot of things that will empower us, the young people, but all is not done. There's much more that the government needs to do for us. There's much more that the government needs to do to work with us. And that's why we are here today to launch the State of the Youth of Kenya report. And I don't know if I speak for all of us, but I think we Kenyan youth are ready. We are ready to bring change. We are ready to work together with the government, and we just need the support and the investments that will help us do this.
I have seen power shift to the hands of young people, and we have seen young people produce this report themselves. And it's not just a report. If you actually read in between the lines of the report, you get a sense and you feel that there is young people who have had sweat, who have given their heart and soul, going around 37 counties, mobilizing and meeting other young people across these counties and having conversations across different topics and identifying 4 key issues. And whilst the government of Kenya has their Big Four under the Uhuru Kenyatta cabinet, we also have the young people presenting their Big Four to us today. And we are very happy to see that young people are working towards a more active and engaged youthful constituency to lead the development of this country.
Today, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, gave us 3 clear mandates as a Directorate of Youth. 1, to ensure that youth mainstreaming is well done within the country. 2, to be in charge of the national youth policy. 3, to ensure that youth empowerment takes its natural space. And lastly, to be in charge of the Kenya Association of Youth Resource Centers. I'll only speak rightly on the program dimension of the government within the space of that is given within directorates, knowing very well that the Directorate of Youth Affairs has a span of offices within the country, and our young people are obliged to go to any of those offices to get the relevant services. At the same time, the government has advanced the agenda of reviewing the national youth policy currently, and I expect that you, the young people, will put the necessary input that is desirable to ensure that the policy fits and informs the public as through the opinion of the young people. The last part of it is that we are also trying to develop a youth mainstreaming strategy, and I expect your input to the same.
I really feel what you guys have been doing. We are ready to partner with you and support you. Number 2, I am touched by the stories I've heard, especially my friend Uvaid. Leadership is not position, it is influence. So you don't have to get a title in front or behind your name. Influence your society from wherever you are. Number 3, all of these issues I connect with. Unemployment, the issues of corruption, the issues of food security, and the issues of healthcare. There's a lot of work we are doing currently, and we're lucky we have 50 guys who are elected at below the age of 35 in the National Assembly and in the Senate. I happen to chair the Young Parliamentarians Association. So let us partner on these issues. We've already legislated bills. I sponsored a bill on the National Employment Authority that deals with internships, that deals with skills mismatching, because what we do many times in universities, maybe like this one, is that we just postpone the unemployment of our young people by teaching them courses that are not needed in this country. So we need to streamline what we're teaching them with what the industry needs. And also to make sure that we're able to produce people who can influence society at different stages, whether it's at Form 4 level, at the technical level, or at the university level. A lot of the solutions we want are already there. All you need is for government to implement. There's no new law, there's no new policy that we require. When it comes to engagement or in business, I passed the 30% procurement law. Young people are supposed to get 300 billion worth of business every year. It's in the law. It's not being implemented. Just do it. So will you guys join us in pushing for implementation of what we already have? Finally, young people should stop asking for inclusion. And I want to first of all apologize and confess, because I've been one of those who have been asking for inclusion. How can the majority be marginalized? The power is in our hands. When young people wake up from the slumbers of apathy, we will change this country. The first generation of this country, the young people, did not need anybody to include them. The tomboyers in their 20s, Kibakis in their 30s, they knew what they needed to do, and they knew the cause for their generation. The second generation that delivered us from the shackles of single-party state and ushered in multipartyism, they didn't have Facebook, they didn't have WhatsApp, they didn't have Twitter. They fought a regime that did not want them to prosper, and they were able to deliver us. Our generation cannot be the spoiled generation that is asking for inclusion. Let us demand it and let us take it. Power is not given, power is taken.
3, 2, 1. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Wapi Kalele!